Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi Professor Amin and my fellow classmates. My name is Nur Amrina binti Anwar. You can call me So basically today I am going to share some of my techniques that I use to memorize or to understand about Oxford's typology of language learning strategies, or LLS. Actually, I'm not just using this technique for Oxford's typology of LLS, but I also use this technique for other subjects as well. So guys, please make sure your eyes and ears are widely open, because this might be really important for you guys, and you guys might be use this technique as well later. So, technique used to memorize or understand Oxford's typology of LLS, language learning strategies. My first technique is I used to use this concept, repetition. What is repetition means? You have the object in front of you. You read the first object first, read out loud. But it is actually depends on the individuals themselves, whether they can read out loud or they used to read for themselves only. But as for me myself, I used to read out loud, because for me, if I read the object loud, I'll be more understand, I'll be more conscious about what I'm learning on that time. After I read the first object while looking, next I'll use the step where I read the object without looking at the paper at all. I'll use that time to memorize as many as I can. Next, I move to the next object and repeat the step 2, which without looking at the paper again, which is memorizing the object. I repeat the step 1 and 2 for the next object until the syllabus, until the subject, until what I am learning finish. At the end, I'll try to memorize the whole things without looking at the pages at all. That time, you can figure out whether you have memorized it or not. Next technique is listening to myself. So, record what you are saying and read. Record anything that you think are important for your learning methods. Next, always play and hear the recording everywhere you are and every time you have. This way, you can also follow what you have recorded and try to memorize again. Moving to the next technique is mind map. Mind map is one of the easier way to learn, memorize and understanding. Be creative in creating your mind map. Do not put everything, just put the keywords. Use different color, picture and symbols in the mind maps. And last, always look and read at the mind map. You can read the mind map and take a look before you go to sleep or after you wake up in the morning. The last one is acronyms. Acronyms is an invented combination of letters. This technique will make your learning, your memorization more interesting, and it will attract many students to use this type. Actually, it's more easier for you to memorize. So guys, I have told you about 4 techniques that I use to memorize and understand Oxford's typology of LLS, or maybe you can use for other subjects as well. And I hope that you can also use this technique, or you can figure out your own techniques if you have. But for me, I prefer these 4 techniques, and I figure out these are really good techniques, and they help me a lot in memorize and understanding what I am learning now. So that's all from me. Thank you.